Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday, February 11th, I'm pretty sure, and I am currently at school. I'm in my teacher aid period, and I thought it would be cute, don't come at me, but she had these lights, so I was like, why not film here? So I'm sitting on the floor, and we're going to do a story time today. Like I mentioned in my last video when I reviewed the Function of Beauty shampoo, I said that I would have a story time coming up, and today is the day. Before we get onto this video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We are 4 subscribers away from getting 200. So if you are one of those 4, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you didn't watch my last week's video, you can check it out right up here. I reviewed a shampoo that I've been wanting to get for a long time, and yeah, so let's get on to the video. Okay, so today's story time is going to be, obviously by the title of the video, about my 12-hour shift at the fire station. So this year, I am currently taking, as far as my pathway goes, the way that it's scheduled at my school is you take basically the beginning classes if you want to go into the medical field, like medical terminology. Last year, I got my patient care technician certification, so I can technically be a patient care technician, which is super boring. So I'm not going to do that. But and then this year I could either take pharmacy tech, which is basically all of the pharmacy stuff, like medicine and all that, like memorizing the drugs and all that, or emergency medical technician, which is where you just learn about emergency medicine, and I wanted to do that. So that is a class I'm taking right now. I am in semester 2 of that class, and it is super fun. I go to that class every day. And we just learn about emergency stuff. So the main reason why I took that class was because second semester you get to start doing rotations at the fire station and at the hospitals. Because my teacher is super awesome, he has connections, and he was able to do that for us. So now the story time as far as what I did at the fire station. So I am required to do 2 different shifts at the fire station. Where I live, we have 3 different fire stations, so we only use 2 of the stations, and my first one was on February 1st, I think that was a Sunday, and I got absolutely no calls. And so I was kind of disappointed about that. And then one of the girls in my class got sick, so she wasn't able to do her rotation, which was scheduled for whatever last Saturday was, February 8th, I think, was the day. So my teacher asked me to fill in for her, and I did. And it was super fun because I got a bunch of calls. So my story time begins now. So we ran a call on approximately, I think, 54-year-old male. He was complaining of chest pain, and it turns out he was having a STEMI, and if you don't know what a STEMI is, it's basically the beginning stages of a heart attack, and it was super fun. I got to administer a bunch of medicine to him. We transported him to the hospital, and it was a super awesome experience for me. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Not very many, literally no one my age gets to do this. So yeah, it started from 6:30 in the morning to 6:30 at night, so it was a 12-hour shift. I basically hung out with the firemen. Every fireman is a paramedic in my town. We went through the ambulance and all the equipment, and I'll insert some pictures, probably right here. So it was super fun, and it was just a way for me to see if the medical field is kind of what I want to do, and so far I do think it's what I want to do. Now, coming up on Valentine's Day, I have a rotation at the hospital. So they picked a hospital nearby, I'm not going to mention the name of it for security purposes, and basically I will be there all day doing the same thing I did at the fire station, except in a hospital. So I'll be checking on patients, taking vital signs, all that fun stuff. I'll basically be like following a nurse around, doing whatever she tells me to do. And this time I actually get to have one of my friends with me from class, so that'll be really fun. It wasn't really a story time, I just kind of explained what I did. But HIPAA laws, can't really go too into detail about the calls, but that's pretty much the majority of it. We got to go to the fire station, hang out with them. My second rotation was a lot better than the first one, only because I missed a call. The first one, we got a call about I think it was like 45-year-old male, also complaining of chest pain. I didn't actually get to transport him. Another station got to take him, but I did get to give him some medicine and put him on oxygen and all that stuff. But I didn't get to actually transport him to the hospital, so I didn't actually get to know what was actually wrong with him like I did for the second one, because the second one I did get to transport him. So transporting means you sit in the back of the ambulance and you basically give them medicine and monitor them while we're driving to the hospital. And then once we get to the hospital, we've already called in the situation. I don't know if I mentioned, yeah, I said it was a STEMI. He had a STEMI. And so the hospital knows that they have to get everything prepared. They know we're coming. And then once we get there, they basically rolled him into a room, did some more pictures of his heart, also known as an EKG. It's basically where they stick a bunch of stickers on your chest, and they can get like a bunch of different views of your heart and how it's functioning and all that. And then we left. And then by the time we got back to the station, it was already time for me to go home. So I didn't get to run another call, but it was super fun. And if you guys liked hearing about this, I can do another story time on my hospital rotation that's going to come up on Valentine's Day. And I'm kind of excited. It's on Valentine's Day, and I feel like that might be a good day to work. I don't know. It could just be me. But yeah, that was my story time of how I got to work at the fire station for 12 hours. Oh, super, super, super exciting news. I'm getting my braces off in 9 days. So I will definitely have a video for that because you guys really like the braces videos. And whatever else comes up, I guess I'll film. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like if you like this kind of medical stuff. And the next time I see you will probably be when I get my braces off. So stay tuned for that video. I love you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye.